Hello, this is Franco with Garden State Tilapia. Today we're doing a video for one of our subscribers, Midwest Tilapia Farms, who asked us to show him the steps on how we build our homemade tumbler. So here we go. I start off with a 1-gallon pitcher, which I purchased at Walmart, a 6-inch glass bowl, also purchased at Walmart, a 1-inch aquarium tube. I purchased this at a local pet store and I cut this to 12 inches long. A length of PVC, half-inch PVC, one piece cut to 12 inches long, 2 pieces cut to 1.5 inches, one piece cut to 2 inches. I have a half-inch female thread to slip fitting. I have 2 half-inch elbows, 1 half-inch ball valve. I have a tube of aquarium-safe silicone, and a 160-gallon submersible pump. You don't need 160 gallons. I use it because it has the half-inch male threaded fitting on top, which fits this half-inch fitting perfectly. So the first thing I do is I take my 1-gallon pitcher and I use a roto-zip tool and I just cut the bottom out of it. This is done because once the glass bowl is in place, it'll trap air in here, and when you set it in the fish tank, if you don't have enough water in there, it'll have a tendency to want to float up or bob around. Once the bottom is cut out, I'll take my glass bowl and I'll just fit it down in there. And once it gets to the bottom, it fits in there pretty snug. We get it in there, we get it nice and level. I take my aquarium safe silicone and I just put a bead right around the top of this bowl, and then I smooth it out with my finger. And that does 2 things. One, it keeps the bowl in place, and number 2, it gets rid of the lip where the eggs could get hung up on. It makes the transition from the wall of the pitcher to the bowl very smooth. Then I take the top, and in the center of the top, I drill a 1-inch hole. And then we set that in place. And then our 1-inch aquarium tube fits right through that hole, and it holds its center on the bowl. We flip up the tab, and then with just a regular zip tie, I zip tie the tube right to the tab, and it holds everything in place. Now for our pump assembly, I take the female half-inch fitting, and I just thread it right on. I take my 12-inch PVC, and everything is slip fit. I don't use any glue or any primer on anything, on any of my fish tanks or any of my aquaponics systems. Then we take our half-inch elbow, a 1.5-inch piece, our half-inch ball valve, another 1.5-inch piece, the second half-inch elbow, and the 2-inch piece. All this is just pushed together, and now we have our pump assembly, which sits right inside of our tumbler. So now what I would do is I would take this and put it right inside the fish tank. So we'd set our tumbler, and I put them in on an angle, let the water in, all the air out. And we set the pump in here, right inside the same tank. Now they have these mesh bags that you could put around the pump, so when the fry do come out, they don't get sucked up into the pump. And then we have our valve on top that we can adjust the water flow. So please subscribe. I hope you liked the video, and I hope this answered your question, Midwest Tilapia Farms. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, we'd be happy to help you. Thank you. So this is what you need for your do-it-yourself tumbler. You need 1 1-gallon pitcher, 1 6-inch glass bowl, 1 1-inch under-gravel filter tube cut to 12 inches long. You need a length of half-inch PVC cut to 2 pieces 1.5 inches long, 1 piece 2 inches long, 1 piece 12 inches long. You will need 2 half-inch elbows, 1 half-inch ball valve, and 1 1/2-inch female thread to slip fitting. You'll need your 160 gallon per hour submersible pump and your aquarium safe silicone and a zip tie. Thank you very much.